green box. Okay. Pop that back up.
I don't know if you knew this, but this is brown. I saw it in the... Not that, I can see that in the mirror, but...
Isn't it supposed to be brown?
It's pretty brown.
Let me open up the lens here to see them.
They got a lot of orange and yellowish undertones.
That's nice. You know, I don't have orange or yellow. Maybe I do. I think I actually do.
You got mostly red.
Mostly red. I think orange
kid,
is
you're that
in the
farting
color
vigilante
red, so
from the news, right?
you would know better than I would, though.
Not a talker, eh? Well, Sergeant wants to have a few words with
more
you over at
yellow.
the station.
Fuck up.
You got more yellow in you.
More yellow.
Yeah, you got some of that ed juice in you. So tell me when we're good to go.
No, you can start. We're already live. YouTube
shit.
is just fucking up on my.
I thought you were supposed to do the introduction.
We don't have to do an introduction.
But you always do the introduction. That's what's throwing me off.
I guess we can do an introduction.
You fucking do it.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, hey, new kid. Yeah, so it turns out gender is actually a little more, complicated than what we talked about yesterday. Okay, could you come back to my office so we could sort this out, maybe? Okay, thanks. Okay.
No problem, Mr. Mackey, Mr. Mackay.
You want some of this, Forthy?
That's better.
Can they stop?
Oh, is a little Forthy afraid? Poor
I am not afraid. I am a warrior. A warrior. You little bitch ass cat. No.
Would you like
Fucking
Firefox to
pussy.
save the login for YouTube? It should already be saved, but.
Oh, right now I can collect the cats that run away from me because they're afraid I'm gonna eat the pussy.
I would be too.
You should be. I'm a monster. I'm a beast. I'm a fucking goblin. Look at me. Look at me, Hector. I'm the fucking lizard king.
There's nothing wrong with you, man.
It's the monster, not the monster, the Red Bull.
The Red Bull.
Oh shit, this isn't my house. I thought this was my character's house.
That's actually really funny.
Because I have a red house too.
She needs to be more assertive. Yeah, but not
No, you know
too
what?
assertive,
Fuck
or
it.
her snow boss will
I've
think
come
she's
this
a
far.
snow bit.
Oh, I forgot to mute it. Sorry, I'm such a noob. Oops, mute. It has just a mute button. There we go.
Going to this girl's basement. Nothing can stop me. Ah, damn it. I didn't even do that in my normal playthrough. That's one of the things about games. Like, games like this where you get power-ups that unlock stuff, and you never feel like going back.
Oh, of course not. That's too much work.
That's
man.
too much work for something that's like not necessary.
Oh, those are the
You know what's funny is
Hey,
that
you're
my,
that
my
vigilante
little
fighter.
blanket here
I saw
is
you on
blending in with the
TV.
green
Nice
screen.
crime fighting. I better follow you on
Oh yeah.
Instagram.
It's so
Oh
funny.
shit. Wait, who the fuck is? Okay, I guess that's Bebe's dad. I've
Thanks,
never
kid.
seen that character before in my life in South Park, and I've watched a lot of South Park. Like, I've never seen this dude. I've seen her mom, but I've never seen her dad. I didn't know she had a dad. Hey, peeps.
Let's take a selfie and be Coonstagram friends, new kid.
Hey, bitch. Instagram. Yeah.
Nice
Alright guys,
one.
welcome back to Broken Token Network. Today we're playing
Maybe if
South
you tried
Park,
making
The
one of those
Fractured
crafted
But
costumes,
Whole.
I'd think about
We're trying to
following
finish
you.
this game out. We have other games you want to play. And yeah, we took a little bit long with this, with me really getting sick and stuff like that. But anyways.
It's been nasty. So wait, and none of the stuff I said before was...
No, it was
being-
there.
Oh, I was about to say, like, if we had just started again, because I had some funny stuff I can't remember that I said.
I don't remember it either. Maybe it wasn't that funny.
No, it was funny, because
Okay.
I laughed.
I mean, I believe you.
I feel like you don't. Now you're making me doubt myself. And when I doubt myself, I get angry.
Kind of a douche move, buddy.
I'm gonna make a video about this. About this Chromebook.
Oh, okay.
Because I think people
Somebody
need
call
to
for
know.
a
Because it's not that hard to do.
They need to know they have options for on a budget.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a process, I'll be honest, but it's not like impossible. And there's so many guides on this because this little hack came out 2-3 years ago. Since then, the system
This
has been
superhero
optimized.
game is lame.
It's so much easier to do it now. And like I said, you can pick up this same exact Chromebook for like $60 to $100 on eBay.
Let's do this.
And then you load Linux on it, and you have a real operating system.
You can do like real things instead of
just
whatever Chromebooks let you do, which is nothing.
And like you could get into the whole thing with like privacy, where since you're using Linux and not Chrome OS, they're not copying every single thing you type into your computer and remembering it and selling it to corporations. And
that doesn't sound cool.
Firefox Ultra, which comes with
My parents
Linux,
totally drank too much last night. It was hilarious.
is just as good as Chrome now.
Clear for takeoff. Yeah. Yes.
And so
Firefox
See you,
Ultra
man.
sounds really cool.
it's really good. You can use that instead, and you have a really fast browser that has extensions and add-ons. It has ad block. I'm using that now, and it syncs all your stuff between your account and everything. It's really awesome. I like it a lot. And I think I was trying to tell you this earlier. It doesn't feel
Looks like your butt can do some
like a
crazy shit.
cheap
Maybe you
laptop.
can use your farts
It
to
runs
pause
so
time.
smooth and so snappy that you would think this is a more expensive laptop.
And it's only like a $200 laptop, right?
When it came out, it was like $200. You can get it on eBay for like $65 used, in pretty decent condition. I guess if you want one that's really nice condition, you pay like $100 to $150. That's still not bad. And Linux is free. Linux is just a free operating system.
I like free.
Yeah.
Free always sounds good to me.
And so you can load that on here. But like at Geek Squad, we constantly have people who have like the $250 Windows laptops. And they're always in there like, why does it run so slow? Why does this not
some
work?
of this, Forthy?
Why is this glitchy? Why is this blah blah blah, right? It's just like, yo, it's because you have a shit laptop. But the funny thing is, Linux on that same hardware would run 10 times better. Because Linux is
Why don't more
that
people know about
much
this?
more optimized. Because anything free and open source isn't going to have a huge marketing budget.
That makes sense.
Oh, great. Thanks for coming. Have a seat.
And people are so used to Windows at this point that
It's
I got
like
some,
the standard.
it's a
feedback
little bit
from
of a process
principal
to learn
that
how to use
our
it.
discussion about sex, I mean about
Do you
gender,
like
wasn't
PSP/PS2
precise
games?
enough.
Yes.
Well, you can
Love
give some
'em.
guidelines
I had a
how to do a more,
PSP when I was in grade
thorough
school, and I
pass,
played the
helping
shit
you
out of it.
identify your
I also
gender.
used it for everything like
Is the
movies and
gender
music.
Did you
that
hack
assigned
yours
with
to
that
get
birth
games?
the
I
gender that
did
you
not,
currently
because before
identify with?
I was aware of that, mine broke.
I love doing that shit.
And the funny part is, mine
Okay,
broke,
great. So
but
as you know,
that thing was so
means that you're
durable. Like I dropped it on
cisgender.
cement
Okay, great.
and
Yeah,
concrete, and
yeah.
it was
Next thing I wanna talk
fine.
to you
Like,
about
you'd be like,
with your gender
that
is
mini
your
heart attack
sexuality.
that you broke it,
Now,
your
a lot of
parents are gonna
people
buy
think
you a
that
new
gender
one.
and sexuality are the
Yeah,
same,
and it
but no,
wouldn't.
that's
Like
fine.
legit,
That's
I was
wrong,
walking home
fine.
from school playing it. It slipped out of my hands. Now I had
how would you
the first
describe the
version of it,
sex
so it was
of
made
the
out of
kinds
metal.
of people
Right,
you
it had that
find
metal
yourself,
strip around the edge. It
sexually
fell on the edge,
attracted to?
literally bounced back up, and I caught it in the air. And it was still running the game. I just kept playing.
Stop it.
I'm not lying. Yeah, it was a really cool little system.
Okay, are you
I
attracted to
actually
both
found
binary
one.
genders,
Oh, yeah?
male and
Yeah, in front of my
female, or do you
neighbor's
find
lawn,
multiple
which is likely my
genders
neighbor's
beyond the
kids,
binary
but I
definitions
took it.
attractive?
When was this?
Okay.
Like years ago.
Okay, I wasn't
when
sure
it was
if you
still
meant
popular.
like you
I
recently
still
found-
have it.
Wow, that's
Just
Actually, I have
whatever you're ready.
3. So wait, where am I fucking answering it?
I think it's something about gender.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well that means you're. No, you're bisexual. Of course.
Oh,
you're
cool. We're bisexual.
All right. Why don't you stream some Def Jam fight for New York to play?
Well, I'm
You
really glad we had
need
this talk, okay?
PPS, SPP. Yeah,
Just be
man. I know about the
careful, okay?
emulators.
'Cause there's
We
a
could
lot of
totally
people
do
out
that.
there
That's
who
something
don't
that
We
we
are
could do.
actually trying to
what
do
you
more
are, and
emulated
you're gonna have to
games
deal
as
with it,
opposed to,
okay?
you know,
So, but come
as
see
opposed to
me
like games that
anytime.
just came out, because there's a certain allure,
Yeah, and charm.
yeah, and nostalgia
What
that
can I do
comes
for
with
you,
like
new kid?
older games.
Yeah, I used to like maybe 2 years ago when I didn't have a desktop, I only had a laptop. I had like all the emulators on it because it was just so much fun to have it, especially because we were in college back then. So it was fun
was
just
easier,
to have it,
yeah.
like walk around and just have your laptop with all the emulators.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get jumped as soon as I leave.
But I haven't really had them on my computer because my desktop, I've been like reinstalling the operating system so many times it's just gotten annoying to download all that stuff. But yeah, no.
And they're
PP,
bisexual too.
SSPP, whatever it's
We
called.
don't
Yeah.
take kindly
And
to
like
your types around here.
yeah.
Let's
And the
welcome this thing to our town.
was it the PS2 emulator, PC
We don't
X2
take
or whatever it's
kindly
called.
to your types around here.
That one. We also should get the was it Visual Boy?
Yeah, Visual Boy Advance.
Yeah, Visual Boy Advance.
Now you see me?
I'm also gonna get
Way to move
Dolphin
like you give a
emulator
fuck.
for the GameCube and Wii
America,
games.
love it.
And what else is there? There's actually a PS3 emulator. It's not as good as people would want it to be by now, but it is there.
Well, yeah, I would imagine that it's not like the bee's knees, the monkey's titties.
Glad your butt was on our side, you kid. Yeah, I don't even want to fight these guys. What if I
I've
get
recently got
contact
my
drunk?
PS3 up
Don't
and
be
running
scared,
again.
bug
I just
boy.
need to do a few
It's
more
a little
tweaks to it and
taste
it
of
should
your
be perfect.
future.
And then we can just use the HDMI in your capture card to then stream those games.
Could have been forever.
I mean, we could do that.
I'm big
You're right,
again.
you're right. I mean, we could just download the ISO files and put them on
Right.
on Blu-ray,
Could do that?
Yeah.
pop it in. It should work.
Oh no, my
I'll try
crazy.
it.
Might
You're
have to
all
mod
welcome.
the PS3 so that it
Go down,
activates
stupid.
DRM. And since I haven't had that running in a couple years, it probably doesn't have the newest version of
Somebody
the update
wake
anyways.
me when it's my
You know what we
turn.
could do also? We could
Game
also...
kind of too loud. Oh, we might be too far away.
Are we? Alright.
No, like, I'll just pull that closer and I'll just... Oh, yeah, definitely, I can turn this up.
What's wrong with you,
That's
man?
going
Why
to
you
leave
do all
some
this?
scars.
Why you mess it up for the good people? Oh shit.
What doesn't
You
kill
couldn't
make
understand a
fake.
lot. Is that better? Do we sound better, or is the game, like, just way too loud? We might have to lower the game settings. The audio settings in the game.
Let me do that right now.
Because I have this lowered. I actually forgot that I lowered this because when I go solo, it's closer to my mouth. But since this is farther away, since we're doing 2 people.
Here, I have just lowered the audio,
Here I
just
go.
in case. And I'll make sure to speak louder.
Yeah.
Or something.
And
That's
we'll
it.
have the
Got it.
2
Oh boy,
mics
about to
back
do it.
for the
Your
for the
punches
next
make the
time
blood pool
we
nicely
stream.
under their skin,
Yeah, I don't
Super
know what
Craig.
happened
Rise
this
for
one.
drinking.
Someone
Gross, dude.
may have dropped the ball. I'm not gonna point. I'm not gonna say names,
caught a few
but
flies in your grill.
that
Maybe keep
piece
your
of
mouth
shit
closed
knows
next
who
time.
they are.
Yeah, Keneal.
Yeah, Keneal knows who
Not
that
even
piece
a
of shit
citronella
is.
candle will save you now.
It's the voice lines. Oh, he says the voice lines in the game are too loud.
Oh,
All right.
great, another alt
I
negative.
did
Which
make sure
are
to.
definitely, like, the loudest part.
All right, let me make sure to.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
way too loud.
I'll whoop you like
Yeah,
That's
Ricardo.
better.
never done. Yeah, that settles it. Beating you kids up was definitely the right decision.
Also, that's why I like to put on like
Great job,
captions too,
etc., etc.
because.
Oh, do we not have that on for
No,
this?
I do have captions on.
Okay.
I'm just saying that that's why I have it on
Mhm.
usually, so that's if we do have to lower the volume, people still know what's being said.
Yeah.
You know, or if they just want to watch it on mute so that they don't hear our voices but can still follow the game,
That's a thing, too.
that is a thing.
This is bullshit.
I don't
Why do I
have
have
to
to
fight
stand lookout?
But
Just
yeah,
shut
no,
up
we
and
grew
play
up
watch,
playing,
dumbass.
like,
Fuck you,
PS1,
I'm a fun
PS2.
What the fuck? Who is this guy?
You know, PlayStation Portable and stuff like that. So that's something I would very much enjoy doing. Like playing Jak and Daxter,
Somebody call for
playing
backup.
Jak 2, Jak 3, you know.
Playing some Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where's the police station? Alright, I am on the right direction. I'm the right trajectory.
We could do that. That would be a lot of fun. Playing through all those like really nostalgic games, and even games that I didn't get to play.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there were a lot that we didn't get to play. Oh no.
Well, see, personally, I didn't grow up with a lot of
I don't
Nintendo
fuck with
consoles
them
outside of like the handhelds.
Mm-hmm.
So
Handheld ones were good though.
they were good, but I didn't play like
Go on
like
through.
like for instance, I never grew up playing Super Smash Bros. Right? I didn't grow up playing.
Oh my god, look at how they're all looking at me because I'm black.
Yeah, ew. What are you doing here?
I wonder if I did change my character's race, would they like look at me differently?
They probably would.
Cause like, this,
I
Oh,
have.
what do we have here?
Oh, let's
You're
just
the
answer
one who
verbally.
made the
Have we
news
ever played
last
Budokai
night, huh?
Tenkaichi 3?
love it.
Well,
Yo,
the police can always
the
use
great
the help of
Saiyaman
concerned
took them
citizens.
cheeks, boy.
I think those games are cool, but I'm personally more in favor of the
Oh, it's Tenkaichi. Yeah, I did play Tenkaichi as well. But
the 2D or 2.5D fighters, where you can still move forward and backwards, but it's mostly on a two-dimensional plane when you're fighting.
I actually prefer the Tenkaichi ones.
In three-dimensional.
Yeah, like cause, all right. The reason why I prefer it was because if somebody was playing as like Kid Gohan and somebody was playing as Super Boo, the person playing as Super Boo is gonna have like their character is gonna have like an obvious advantage in terms of like the damage they do and shit. Whereas the person playing as Kid Gohan, like Kid Gohan shouldn't be, you know, played the same way as somebody as Super Boo. If you get what I mean.
So you're saying you would have a different tactic?
Yeah,
and like you wouldn't be just so straight on like a 2D fighter makes you head on.
Yeah, and also characters who like Broly or Bojack, they didn't flinch from attacks from weaker characters, which I really thought was cool. And of course, some people would be like, I'm maining Broly.
Yeah, right.
For that particular reason, but people who actually played the game like to have fun and were kind of good at it, that didn't matter. And also, Kid Gohan in like Budokai, not Tenkaichi, like the normal Budokai, he had like one move.
I know.
He just had Masenko.
That actually was pretty bad because like I remember unlocking like everything in that game and just being like, some of these characters you can't are unplayable. They just don't have anything.
He's just got Masenko, like that's nothing.
You should get DBZ TTT is for PSP. Just get PSSP.
Tenkaichi Tag Team. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. However, I don't know if there's a way for us to both play it together. It's like it's the Tenkaichi games, but teams, like 2 people fighting at the same time.
So there's because for the PSP there's no local.
Yeah.
2-player has to be like wireless.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's a way to have 2 instances of the emulator running, and we can get it. We could get it working that way.
I mean, I'd love to try it.
We could try it. Yeah. Yeah. He's saying we can.
Okay. That's something I want to look.
Yeah.
I want to look into.
Because I know for like the Visual Boy, you can have 2 instances open, so you can like trade Pokemon.
We could battle each other.
You can, yeah, and you can trade Pokemon through it too for the evolutions that way.
Ricardo, are you?
But one needs to play on phone and one on PC. I mean, that's one way we could do it, but I'm gonna look up to see if we can do it both on the same PC. Because a lot of times you can do that. You can have like 2 instances of it open.
I would like to do it both on the same like PC.
Yeah, and then we can just hook up another mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Or another controller.
Yeah, we could. We've got controllers.
Yeah, I forget, man.
And then I'm gonna take them cheeks, Ricardo.
Something that I'm thinking of doing is getting a PS4 controller. Because that has support with Steam now and all that stuff.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing in my house?
Wait, am I just about to beat up a... The police sent me here to beat up this drug dealer.
I don't know what you're doing in my house.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's clearly a drug dealer. Look at him selling drugs to me.
That's exactly how all the drug dealers I know dress.
Right?
What the hell do you want with me?
You know what this is, bitch. No, you fucking don't.
Lol.
He's got a weapon! Die.
Yeah, Xbox 360 controller support. Yep. I mean, we both basically have Xbox 360 controllers already. And I was just gonna get a PS4 controller just because it's much better than the 360 controller.
I also like this controller too that I bought off Amazon for like $16 or something. I love Amazon Prime because the 2-day shipping.
Yeah,
that's
you can't be,
so good.
Dude, I've gotten so used to it that when something doesn't have 2-day shipping, I'm like, the fuck is a week?
Right? Like,
what
you just stop.
fuck?
You just stop the order right there.
Like, I'll rather pay another $5 somewhere else to get it in 2 days.
That's what I'm saying. Amazon Prime has spoiled us.
But I won't pay for shipping. It has to be free shipping, but $5 more. I'm not gonna pay $5 in shipping.
I don't know. It depends on what it is. It depends on what it is and how readily available it is, like anywhere else.
Because the kit I used to fix my PS3 was like $40, but it was gonna take like 3 weeks to get to me, and then for like, I don't know, $15, it would take like a week, like 4 to 5 days, and I was like, all right, I'll just pay the extra money. It's not that big of a deal.
You're making a big mistake messing with
but
friends.
I'm gonna beat up these kids real quick.
No, yeah, dude, I totally would love to get into more retro games. And I say retro, but they're not even really retro.
Dude, we could play
more classic games.
We could play a couple other games that's like were on the PSP if we were gonna do all that.
Yeah, we are.
We could. I think it's a good idea.
I think over Christmas I'm gonna dedicate some time to like getting these emulators working properly because I have off on Sundays for religious reasons. And Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve fall on Sundays. And then New Year's and Christmas Day I have off, like the store's closed. And then I always have off Tuesday and Wednesday. So for Christmas and New Year's I have 4-day off.
Ooh.
Yeah, for each holiday. Because that's how my schedule is just set up.
Don't you miss getting off on like the holidays normally? Oh shit, he almost hit me with that booger. You see that shit?
That's like 3 pixels off.
Nah, I'm gonna fuck your friend up. Look at him.
Damn.
Look at him. Fucking feel my fury, you little bitch.
Wow, he is fucked up.
He's gonna die next turn.
Target of my unbridled rage.
Oh no. Ah.
Def Jam is dope as fuck. Been playing on PPSSPP. I think there's versions of that game on the consoles too.
Yeah, there is one for the Xbox if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so we could probably play different.
I think the one on
of
the Xbox might be better.
Yeah, because normally they got ported over, and so like
Yeah.
certain features were missing, but sometimes they were just different games. Like Jack and Daxter on the PSP is like
Wait, what?
a different game. Well, it's not Jack and Daxter, it's just Daxter. But it was a cool
It's just
game
Daxter.
because you play as Daxter.
Okay,
It was like
here we
that
go.
story between the first game and second game, and you just played as Daxter. And it was really cool.
Got something for you.
Lol.
Dude, dial it back.
Alright, what am I doing?
Also, like, they also had an Uncharted game on the PSP.
I believe they did, yeah.
Golden Abyss, I think it was called.
Is that one like part of the main story?
It's like a side story, but like with the main guy.
Mm-hmm.
Of
course, of course.
Yeah, Nathan Drake.
I've heard legend about him.
Yep.
They say he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy.
One guy said it's bad, and only thing good is the environment. I saw that on YouTube comment, to be honest. Lol. That's funny.
For what, the Def Jam for the console?
I'm assuming it's Def Jam, but it could be any of the games we talked about.
Yeah.
Like, we talked about so many games, and then, like, there's always that delay, so I don't know exactly what he's talking about.
I want to say Def Jam.
It could be that, but it could also
Dude
be,
just fucked up his friend.
it could be the, Jack and Daxter one, where it's just Daxter, and it's like, it's a cool environment, but the game wasn't that great. Because I remember it being cool, but I don't remember anything about it.
That sucks for you.
Because I was, like, a little kid.
Of course, you were dumb.
I was a little
Get
dummy.
You're a
excited.
little dummy. You're a little dum-dum.
Dude,
I'm out of
I'm
fucking
so
up, man.
happy with this thing.
I can see the happiness in your boner.
I just wish, there was a few minor tweaks I would do.
Mm-hmm. Of course, of course.
This only has 2 gigabytes of RAM. Now for Linux, that's plenty. However, and now I'm using Firefox. I was using Chrome on here before. It was eating up all that RAM.
Mhm.
But with Firefox, it has a much better. He said, yeah, the 360 Def Jam.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, if I have no problem if we can figure out getting the PSP one to work with both of us, like playing 2 players. I have no problem doing that one instead. Jaw feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaw definitely.
I see you, but I don't see my laptop. You haven't.
Oh,
Hello, welcome to Tweet Coffee.
but Firefox has better memory management,
Mhm.
so it runs better on the 2 gigs
Then Chrome.
than Chrome does. But having 4 gigs would just be better in general.
Taste test coming, son.
I can't even
Well,
taste
duh.
the difference anymore.
And
We'll keep sampling.
this is a
We need to come
Celeron
up with the
processor,
perfect
which is like
sunset
the
plan.
lowest end processor that you can get usually in a laptop form factor. An i3 would actually be quite a bit better, even though i3s are pretty bad too. But he says, do you guys like zombie games? So. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I don't have anything against them.
Yeah, it's same. Like, they're
It
not my
depends.
forte.
Yeah, it really depends on which one, because there's like zombies became like a cultural thing for like 5 years, and then like everything was zombies, and there were so many zombie games, and there are some bad ones, a lot of average ones, and then a few very good ones.
Well, see, the thing for me is most zombie games are shooters, and I'm not too much of a shooter type of person. Like, I'm not an FPS kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm more like, RPG, as you can see, or like a fighting game. Whereas, first-person shooters, I'm not great at. That's like my weakness when it comes to games.
I don't mind first-person shooters, but a first-person shooter can easily become very stale because there's not much depth to the game. Like, for instance, Call of Duty. The story modes for Call of Duty are usually pretty bland because you're just walking and shooting, and then walking somewhere and shooting somewhere. And it's like, well, I'm just playing the online mode at this point. Or like, and that's really what it's good for. That's why you see games like Overwatch and Paladins take off, because they're like, fuck the whole story shit.
That's why I use EVGA, because I don't have to aim.
No aim.
I could just go in kind of close to them, shoot at the floor, and they take damage.
Yeah, those are some of the good ones. Left 4 Dead and Resident Evil are definitely good zombie games. But my personal favorite,
Okay, yeah, those kinds of games I kind of like a little
Left 4
bit.
Dead is a game that you can fuck around with too.
Mhm.
So that's like a fun one. But my personal favorite was the one on the PS3.
Dead Island?
No.
That's Andy's favorite. That's my brother's favorite. He
I can
loves that
I
one.
can see him loving it. My favorite is The Last of Us.
Oh.
That's technically a zombie game.
I would technically count it.
So good.
But I think it was we really loved it mostly because of the story. The gameplay was good.
The gameplay was good, but you could tell they like borrowed a lot from Uncharted. It felt like Uncharted. Cleaned up Uncharted 3 gameplay with a way better storytelling, and I don't know, man. That game was great. Well, I'm a fan of zombies and open world games and fighting. Yeah, we both like fighting games. We both like open world games.
I like fighting open world games.
Fighting open world games.
Like Bully.
Bully was so much fun, dude.
Bully, I wish we would have streamed that one.
Yeah, that game was so much fun, dude.
It was so much fun.
We could go back to it.
We can get the scholarship edition one day and go back to it. Revisited. Ooh, that was... Yeah, well, maybe we'll just have a section for revisited games that we do, and then, like, that we can go back to, to, the one where I'm stripping girls. Akiba Strip.
Akiba Strip. I think there's other games, too.
That we can go back and play?
No, other Akiba Strip games.
I know there's one, at least one other one.
You saw the ending of The Last of Us when you were 8 years old. You were like, wow. The ending of that game, it was controversial because, and I'm not going to spoil it, but it wasn't your typical ending.
I like that. I like non-typical endings.
You watched the full playthrough. Yeah, it was a good game, but like it was good to watch because again the storytelling was so good that you could watch it and get like a really good experience.
Get kind of the full effect in a way.
But it was just a little bit more impactful if you played it yourself. Like that game,
you felt a little bit more of a connection to Ellie in the fact that you felt that you were actually more protecting her playing the game.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, dude!
And she became helpful the second half of the game.
Yeah.
When Joel jumped from the thing that fucking I can't exactly remember, but he was injured.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
When that happened, I was like, oh,
dude,
wasn't seeing this.
Dude, this game, it really did. It really was a masterpiece in my opinion. Now, was it perfect in every single way? No, but was it?
It's perfect enough.
Was it bridging that gap between games as entertainment and games as art? Yes, I think it totally crossed over into art territory. Yeah, it was fun to play, but it was more like reading a world-class novel, where you're not reading it because it's just fun to read. You're reading it because it's changing you as a person.
It's like watching a good movie.
Yeah, or a good movie. That's totally the same thing. I remember on 2014, 2015, when
it was like Clementine and Lee, the Walking Dead game.
I never played them. Bro, after chapter 3, I started crying.
Well, I so appreciate it.
Oh, man. It's a whole Clementine and Lee thing with Joel and Ellie. And the Walking Dead game is a very neat narrative series. I really like it because most of the choice aspect, but some people are like, Walking Dead, meh. And then some people just haven't played it because that's not their kind of game.
Was it the most respected mafia in the world? Build your own mafia
I think that's
empire. How the fuck did this get through? I have shit protecting us from people posting shit like this.
Obviously you don't.
It is, but I'm gonna fucking report and remove. Because that's definitely a bot.
Tell him there's no way I'll go to counseling unless you go too.
Unwanted. It's not hate speech, it's not harassment. It was just
unwanted commercial content or spam.
Yeah. Get the fuck out.
Hello, welcome to Tweet Con.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up, Chernobyl? Remove this, copy and paste. Oh. Plox.
Plox. That's the way people say please on the internet sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's typically common in MMOs when somebody's asking for money or for help for a quest that you're too high level to really care about. Give me monies, Plox.
Plox. That's so much fun. I'm gonna start using that in real life.
Don't.
I am. I'm gonna use it at work.
You use it when you beat somebody in Paladins or something.
Plox.
Please, boss, please.
I like the choice aspect.
Yes, the choice aspect for the Walking Dead games.
Because there's branching paths, right?
Yeah, ultimately, the story's mostly going to be the same. However, it's a different way to get to kind of the same kind of conclusion. And at the end of each of them, I don't know, it's got an emotional tug that your choices kind of make you care about the characters, and it's like, oh, you cared about this character. Well, when they're about to die, fuck you. But it's obviously more than that.
It sounds pretty intense, but awesome.
It really is. I have all of them. I haven't finished the 3rd season, but yeah, the first game has a similar kind of feel to Joel and Ellie, where you play as a black guy named Lee, and he's pretty cool. And he's a
Loon. Greetings, King Douchebag. I mean, Butt Lord. Please give Moni.
He wants us to give him money.
What's the M9 mean?
Go on through.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're speaking that speak that I don't speak.
That MMO. I haven't been in the MMO circuit in a while. You gotta dumb it down for us. Plox is kind of the extent of my knowledge from Maple Story.
Can we nuke the city in this game? No, right?
No, if you want to nuke a city, let's play Fallout.
Yeah, I did that in Fallout like immediately.
What?
I was like, nuke this shit, give me that fucking room.
Are you fucking kidding?
Give me that fucking room.
Dude, you killed like so many people!
What mission are we on? Luke Plays wants to know.
For South Park?
Yeah.
We are framing black people. We haven't gotten to the storage. We haven't gotten Professor Chaos yet, so we're almost at, like, I think the halfway point.
He said this is kind of fucked up. Lol. It's like, yeah, it is kind of fucked up, but it's real life.
This is how the shit works. Alright, police hire superhero vigilantes to frame us black men. Us bisexual black men.
That's just the start of the issues.
What, them getting superhero vigilantes?
No, that black people have to go through.
Yeah, I mean, part of the struggle is, like, having to toast up bread and then put, like, tomato sauce on it and then cheese and calling it a pizza. That's part of the struggle.
Luplay says he thinks that Professor Chaos was kind of disappointing. He expected more.
I expected the fight to be more Professor Chaos and less gimmicky, but I kind of got what they were going for, and it was funny in like a South Park fashion. But yeah, it was a little anticlimactic. I feel like this game had some of those moments that you expected to be more, like more South Parkish, but they fell short a little bit. But the road up to those boss battles, I think, because I've already beaten this game, the road up to those boss battles is like more entertaining in a lot of cases than the boss battles themselves.
Yeah, I can see that.
That being said, however, this entire game as an experience is very enjoyable. But that's my little Red Bull rampage for right now.
He says Professor Chaos was fucked up with his minions. I remember when I was 6 years old and played GTA San Andreas, right? Yeah. And the first person I killed by accident with my car, I was like, oh my god, sorry.
I'm so sorry, oh my god! That's hilarious.
Now you see, I wasn't allowed to play GTA growing up.
Same.
And like,
we had to go to a friend's house to play it.
Yeah, like I played it like maybe a handful of times just at a friend's house and other relatives' house. Just, you know. Because
yeah, like that's the only place you could play it. Sometimes you'd go there just specifically to play it. Because it was like, it was that kind of game.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is really fun right now. The ship battles are so cool. Yeah, I can't wait to try it out. They were giving it away for free.
Oh, did you get it?
They still are, I think. Yeah, you can. Did you get it?
Nah.
When you go home, you should get it on Uplay.
What is Uplay?
It's Ubisoft's version of Steam.
Can I help you, sir? Oh shit!
Trouble. Hey, Broken, can I make your icon look a little bit less democracy? I don't know how. I guess so. At least you know he wasn't a psycho.
Democracy? What is it?
The first person I killed in Assassin's Creed Black Flag was I had my Swiss out and I accidentally jumped off a building into guards and stabbed one. It was like, finally blood.
Blood, yes, yeah.
It's because father brought a PS2 and the games he had was GTA San Andreas and God of War 2. Yo, what's up, Luxus? God of War is also a good game.
Ooh.
Now, you see, that game, it's so funny because I don't think it's good today. I think it was good back when it came out because it has no depth. That game is just, it's all
carnage
gameplay.
For carnage sake.
But it's all gameplay mechanics. The gameplay mechanics were so good when it came out that it was better than anything else on the market. But it had no story. The story's fucking flat. Kratos, what is he? He is nothing.
He's kind of a jerk.
He's just a screaming head with muscles that kills things. He has no story arc. That's why I'm so happy for the new one that's gonna come out.
Because it's actually got
story.
depth.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. When I saw the naked girls, I was like, what the fuck, and closed the game.
Okay, I mean, to be perfectly honest, when I was younger and like I didn't know what to think of something like that.
You didn't know how to react to that.
Yeah, like the first time I saw porn, I immediately closed it once I realized it was porn. It was on LimeWire.
Yo, shut up, Ed.
What?
He said, why are you making Ricky read the comments?
That's actually true, yeah.
Shut up.
Because he can't play games.
Yeah, I suck at games, and I'm dyslexic. But I guess being dyslexic, I can read a little bit better than I can play games.
It makes it funny when he tries to read the comments. It also makes it a little sad.
Luke Play says, I have been experiencing some voice sync problems, but who cares? I got it for free. Exactly. You can't beat that price.
You can't beat free.
Can't beat that.
God damn it, Kyle's fucking.
On God of War 2, then I saw the naked girl. I was actually scared if my father saw it, but he didn't. I mean, like, I think at a certain point, you know, your dad, and I don't know about your dad specifically, but like, you know, insert any person here as dad, like, you're just like, whatever. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I must have been like 5 or 6, because I can barely remember this memory.
Okay.
And we went to a family, one of our family members used to own a trailer, and we would go and take turns for like vacationing in it, right? So one year we were at her trailer, which was like by a beach. That's why we vacationed there. They had a VCR, a TV, and just like tons of VHS cassettes there, right? And my dad put one in, and we're watching this movie. And this was like the first time I saw like real tits. And like we were watching this movie.
Wait, what movie was it again?
I don't know the movie.
Was it Bad Boys 2?
I have no idea what it was.
Because my dad loved that movie.
But it wasn't Bad Boys 2, no. But there's one scene where this dude was in the back of a car, like in the trunk of a car. Like, you know how the vans have like that hatchback? So it's like the back. It's like the trunk, but it's just the back. And he's just banging a chick. And this chick, gorgeous, blonde hair woman, amazing tits. Big, perky, awesome, just jiggling everywhere. And my dad was like, oh, you gotta close your eyes. And he put his hands like over my eyes. And then I knew he didn't really give a shit. So I just like a 5-year-old just went like this, and he just let it go. And he's like, whatever.
He's like, you're gonna find out about these later, sooner or later.
Whatever. And then the guy who was getting banged, someone pulls up.
He was getting banged?
Yeah, he was laying down and she was riding him.
Oh, okay.
And someone pulls up, I guess like a cop or something, and he's like, can I help you? And all he saw was the girl, and she's like, oh, how can I help you? And then he all like gets all interested, and then the dude just shoots him.
With his load?
No, with a gun. With a gun, man.
With
his
gun. Like his man gun?
Yeah.
Shooting them.
And that's all I remember from that whole movie.
Shooting them ball bullets.
From back then. That's all I remember. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Okay, hold on. I missed a lot. I need to scroll.
Oh shit. Sorry. Yeah, Ricardo was going on a little
tangent.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag is the Legend of the Unskippable Cutscene. Oh, that's trash.
Dude, it's
when a communist tries too hard to kill democracy.
Oh shit. I didn't even realize he was
12. Lou plays as 12. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Luxus, God of War is one of my most favorite games, and Kratos was a Spartan, and the moment he was gonna die, he sold himself to Ares, and then Ares betrayed him, and the mission
I was just telling you the story
of the gods who betrayed him. Yeah, of course, I understand the story. I know there is a story, but it's a flat story.
Yeah, you don't really feel invested in the story.
There's no character development. There's nothing. It's literally just the mechanics that sold that game. Now there is a story. I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying that today I expect more out of my games. Where back then,
you could get away with that.
That was enough, and the gameplay was so good that it made it like Game of the Year. But today, if those games don't really hold up, they're still good, but they're not as amazing as we remember them. That's why I'm so excited for the new one, because I'm hoping it has those same great mechanics, but now with the real
actual
depth, story, character development, not just flat characters and flat story.
God damn it, Mosquito, I hate you so fucking much right now.
The GTA San Andreas was my childhood. My cousin played it so much with me. We usually did something like who can survive the most with 6 cop stars. That's what everybody did.
Yeah,
like, that was so much
player.
Fun.
Oh my god,
fun.
That was the original like
whoa.
Online. What, did you mess up?
No, I just scrolled down too far. I don't care,
Give
to
up.
be honest. The internet has already fucked my brain up, so yeah. I know too much. My first ever YouTube
Dude, I don't even
channel
know
I
what I
watched was a fucking Minecraft YouTuber, and he cursed, so I guess that's where I learned these words. Okay. Well, Undertale did hold up.
I like Undertale. I mean, a lot of people liked Undertale. I was like,
Again, Undertale I think was like the opposite of what God of War has. Amazing story. The gameplay though falls short.
yeah. I actually like imagined how awesome it would be if it was like a 3D like action RPG instead of like the turn-based. Like they had an interesting take on a turn-based system, but it was kind of annoying to say the least.
Yeah, a lot of people were just like, you know, because I heard people talking about it because I think it was up for Game of the Year back when it came out.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, hey, this isn't really, it's more of a storytelling game, not like a game. Same thing with like Firewatch. That game was all story, no gameplay. Do you know Firewatch?
No.
It was a lot of people called it like a walking simulator. The fact my 2 GB RAM potato can run Black Flag is really surprising. That is actually super surprising. I'm gonna be very honest with you. What do you know? What CPU you have? I'm just curious. And they had a big head. Smarter people played it. They had a big head. Smarter people played it.
I'm supposed to do that. Oh shit! Did I not do it right? Oh fuck!
Stay away from those drugs.
Oh. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, Lou plays. It reminded me of Earthbound 2.
What the
Undertale, yeah.
I have no clue what the fuck just happened.
Another game that was my childhood was God Hand. Never played God Hand. I've heard of it though, but I've never played it.
I haven't really heard of it. What is God Hand?
I don't.
And how can I get one?
I just heard it. I just heard of it. I know people played it. I'd never played it. I don't know much about it. If you want, you can enlighten us in the comment section.
Yeah, what is God Hand? How does it make you feel? Make you feel tingly inside? I can't believe I fucking failed that. I gotta go back to Token's house. I'm sorry.
Kenyo, you play this game like, oh, what? Damn! Holy shit. Now, that's a total insider. Only me, Ed, and Kenyo understand that.
The joke is he plays games very badly. And I had a moment of weakness. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Remember when I had a small portable console? I think it was a drag console. And I had Sonic and Aladdin. From what I remember, I couldn't get past the first levels, but I had so much fun playing. I don't know why. Dude, we've all been there.
What?
Like, for instance, I played Crash Bandicoot on the PS1 when I was a kid. I was like 4, 5, 6 years old, something like that. And I never got past the first island as a kid. But I had so much fun playing that first island because I was a fucking kid.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Weird, but okay.
Yeah, we'll look up a video of it. He says it's a fighting game. God Hand.
Just a minute.
Okay. I like that.
That sounds like a cool ass fighting game because that name. Did you do it?
I did it. I got it this time.
That seemed a lot easier than.
Because I had my thing over the target, but it wasn't going through. It wasn't connecting for some reason.
It wasn't connecting. All you're doing is recording audio, right?
Who,
like
me?
in real life or like in the game life.
No. What I'm doing is I'm hacking their alarm system. Because this is how
audio
hacking
recording
with
device.
No. Because the people who are in charge of the security system called, and I'm like trying to do a thing or something.
I get you. I think I also had a race car game that you can jump over cars, and I remember telling my parents like, "Why don't you jump? Why don't you jump over cars?"
Oh no! Why
That's really funny.
Fucking got him!
I remember playing my Game Boy Color
Elite
in the
hacker.
car,
Hacker Man.
coming home from like family gatherings, and it would be the worst because there'd be no light. Yeah, so you have to play like every street lamp.
Yeah.
It'd be the only light source you have.
If you were playing Pokemon, you'd be like, well, how did they take out all my HP?
Yeah.
What
Or the
move did they
worst,
use?
when you're on the road trip and the batteries go dead, and you're like,
No, when you see that like the light turn red,
yeah,
you're
and
like,
damn it.
batteries.
And the worst
I
would be when
need
you're in a gym
batteries!
battle. When you just started the gym battle, goes red, and you're like, oh my god, I hope I can finish this gym battle in time.
Dun,
And you don't, and then like,
dun.
and you're like, I haven't saved in like an hour, so if it dies, I lose all that hour. But if I force a loss, then I have to do this whole gym over again.
But you could save at least.
Yeah, and so you had to make that decision.
Dude, I would save very frequently. Like games like shit like that taught me to just always be saving. ABCs, always be saving.
Yeah, that's true. But the new God of War, don't know how I feel about it because it's not the same voice actor, and he has a son. Where the fuck?
What do you have a
did he
son with,
come
by the
from
way?
Last I checked, he had a wife and daughter, or it was from all the hoes. He did have a wife and daughter, but they died.
Wait, all
From
those
last
what?
time.
Where? All the hoes.
Yeah, hoes.
Mm.
He knocked
all
up
them
in
thoughts.
the games. I mean, this game doesn't follow the same story from the last one. The new God of War is like a reimagining of God of War. So he's...
This is the Kingpin right here.
But the hard part is that they don't even know what they're doing because some of the stuff carries over, some of it doesn't. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think it has potential. Hey, YouTube gonna strike you for teaching kids how to hack. Lol.
I'm Hacker Man. Oh shit! He's
I'm
broke to
feeling
my card.
about Pokemon Black and White 2 again. I played Diamond and Pearl and Black and White 1. I got them from an emulator on iPad. That's cool. Personally, I didn't really like Black and White or Black and White 2.
It's 'cause you're a hater.
But
You a fucky hater.
that's
boy.
just that's my taste. I don't like how they kind of strong arm you in those games, where in the other games you can have more of that open adventure.
This one's like, where are you trying to go, fool? The path is that way.
Yeah. But I didn't beat any of them because the save file fucking corrupt. Oh fuck, man, that's too bad. I was 8 before Elite 4 was oh sorry as well. God damn it, shit, my brain cannot handle the written language.
God damn it.
I was 8 before Elite 4 as well. God damn it. The only Pokemon I played and still play is Pokemon Fire Red and Emerald. Yo, Emerald was my favorite.
Emerald was a good one.
My favorite. I still have the cartridge, and I still play it from time to time.
Ooh.
And I still have my save file on it.
Ooh.
It's so good. My Rayquaza.
Yeah, Emerald actually. Emerald is. It's top tier.
I think I have a level 94 Rayquaza in my cartridge.
My brother Andy, when we played, like Red and Blue way back in the day, he had a level 99 Dugong. Like most random Pokemon to have level 99 Dugong.
I guess he liked it.
Because he had a high level Pokemon, and then there was somebody who an NPC to trade it to.
Oh, and it takes the level
and
of
it
the
made it that
Pokemon.
level,
That's
and he was
fucking
like,
hilarious.
Fuck it, I guess this is my main.
Yeah, right?
Dugong.
Well.
South Park could use some more female heroes.
Heard Black and White had best story and game, but was such a terrible anime.
I'm not even keeping track with the anime anymore. If at this point, if Ash hasn't turned 15 and knocked boots with some chick, I don't care anymore.
He said Sun and Moon is the same thing. At least it doesn't have a level 99 Magikarp. No, it isn't. Black and White, in my opinion, the story, some people say it was good. I didn't care for the story that much.
Wait, the anime or the game?
Of the game. A lot of people like the story of the game. They're like, oh, the game story was great. I thought they were reaching, they were trying to be more significant than it really was. Like, come on, it's Pokemon. And I didn't like how they ruined the gameplay for the story. Sun and Moon, I thought had potential, but they fucked that game up. That game should have been so much better. X and Y was almost perfect. I loved X and Y. And then Sun and Moon, the pacing was so bad. It was a chore. I finished it just because I paid for the game.
I really like Decidueye.
Which one's that?
The owl one.
Oh, the ugly one.
Dude, that was the coolest one. you just. I can't believe how much of a hater you are.
Clearing that kingpin, little crime stopper. I wish I had
X, Y, and Z is the best anime so far. I watched a little bit of it. It was cool. I'm just not that into Pokemon anime anymore. Where I
Dude,
think,
the battles actually got really good though.
I think my love though for the games will never die.
And that's really what's most important, isn't it? But yeah, no, the battles in the anime.
How
got
dare
really
I call
good.
Rowlet's fully evolved form ugly?
Right? Like, why would you say that?
Because he is.
He's the cool. He's got a little like hoodie thing. And he's an owl. Owls are cool.
It's like Japanese version of cool that's only cool in Japan and nowhere else in the world.
I don't believe that to be true.
You know how they always like the cool guy in the anime is always kind of like a loner, but no cool guy in America is a loner.
No, they're school shooters.
Yeah, exactly. And they're always the quiet ones. And it's like, you don't get cool at being quiet and mysterious. You become a weirdo with being quiet and mysterious. There's nothing, like, okay, you can be a weirdo. Alright, that's fine. But, like, you ain't gonna be popular.
Carter, it's not about being popular. It's about scaring everyone so they don't fuck with you because they're afraid you're gonna shoot them.
Did you guys know there's a Pokemon Fire Red hack that replaces all the Pokemon with... and the entire map? Yeah, there's a lot of hacks, ROM hacks for a lot of the different games that are out there.
Holy shit. I'm strong.
The thing is that a lot of times they get taken down by Game Freak and the Pokemon Company and Nintendo because they don't want people hacking their games, even though it only gives them more popularity.
Yeah, I've always thought that was weird. And they also like stop people from making like fan-made games. Too.
Yeah, it's really stupid. There was one that was worked on for like 9 years and they shut it down when it came out.
I feel like they could have shut it down a lot earlier too, but they're like,
no, we're gonna let you work on this. Put your whole soul into it.
we want to make sure that nobody else tries this shit again, so we will break you, bitch.
So everything is DBZ related. On Pokemon XD, they even had evolutions.
Oh, wait. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, the game? Because I loved that game. That game was dope.
Ash got the Sun legendary Pokemon already in like episode 52 or SMT. The pacing was feels a bit rushed. I mean, I don't know about the anime, but because I don't watch it, but I'm talking about the actual game, Sun and Moon game. The pacing was all fucked up, and the storyline was too hardcore, like pushed onto you. I didn't feel like enough adventure in the game, and I did not like the island trials. I thought they were annoying.
Actually, I thought they were kind of an interesting take. I mean, I did miss gym battles because you know that's what I'm so used to. Like, it kind of was a milestone for how strong your team is. But at the same time, I was like, you know, this makes sense in the setting, and I gotta give it to the theme. Like, they stuck to it in that regard. It's like, you know, the island trials for...
I thought there was too many of them. I thought there was way too many of them, and some of them were just, like, useless.
Some of them were useless. I feel like they could have been, like, more relevant to, you know, your Pokemon, like, your actual Pokemon. The first one was kind of cool. It was more battle-based.
Yeah, Lou understands. He's like, rip Pokemon Uranium, rip Pixelmon. Yep. How dare you say
Minecraft Pokemons is bad. Pixelmon, I think, is...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pixelmon isn't bad. Pixelmon was good, but it's gotten taken down by Nintendo or whoever. My favorite Totem Pokemon was Totem Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
that one guy, yeah.
The Donald Trump Pokemon.
Luxus, I used to play Pokemon competitively, especially in X and Y. I used to like breed my Pokemon and all that other good stuff.
Give them the roids, make sure they were battle ready.
Yeah, got the actual moves and abilities and stuff like that I needed, and natures and all that good stuff, and leveled them up and had like whole builds for it. And it was a lot of fun, but I just didn't enjoy the base game of Sun and Moon. For me personally, I'm a very particular type of gamer. Yes. I'll be honest. And if it doesn't give me what I want, it's really hard for me to play it. And so for me, Pokemon is going out on an adventure, capturing Pokemon, playing the game I want to play. And that might have been a limitation in the first game, that you could actually get to gyms that you weren't supposed to get to by accident.
Yeah, I remember that in the first one.
But that was what I enjoyed about the game, was that it really was open world. There was small places that were blocked off.
Yeah.
But most of the game, you could just walk around and do whatever you want. And as the game progressed, they got more into like, hey, we want to show more story. And so they started making it more about the story instead of the gameplay. And for me, that kind of takes away from what I want Pokemon to be.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That's why the first generation and second gen are like some of my favorite games, because like Gold has all of the first gen and all the second gen in it.
I think third gen was really good for like the story and how important it made you feel. While they did choke off on some points, like, you know, you couldn't go here until blah 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 was met. I feel like that didn't happen often enough to really distract you from the game, to really stop you from progressing.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that those games had a good balance where the first two generations were more just about gameplay.
Yeah.
But then Diamond and Pearl kind of again started moving towards that storyline. X and Y, not X and Y, White and Black went hardcore story. X and Y was kind of a throwback. I felt like it had story, but still had enough of that open world kind of play that it was great. And then Sun and Moon kind of went back, in my opinion, was like the next step.
Ricardo, do you know what EVs and IVs are?
Yes, I do. I do. And do you know what? Yes, I do know what those are. I used to breed for them. Well, not the EVs. The IVs you had to breed for.
You know, I ran a Pokemon tabletop game for a bit.
I heard about that. Yeah. And it went on for a couple weeks, right?
Went on for a couple weeks, but then work started to get really heavy, and I just couldn't feasibly continue.
I just wanted to let you know.
But Island Trials are only in Alolan next game.
Dude, we get our own Netflix series.
Do we?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's fun.
For Buttlord, come on!
For Buttlord.
Just wanted to tell you the exciting news.
Beyond the Switch is gonna go back to gyms.
What do you want, new kid?
Oh, we get to triple class, by the way.
That sounds dumb.
Oh no. You are not going to
Is Dragon Ball Z Team Training the name of the hack for the Game Boy Advance?
You think that just because you had to live through your dad fucking your mom, you should get all the sympathy in the world, don't you?
Okay, Wailord mate. With the small ass Ditto. Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Whaler, do it.
What would it be?
Do it. My favorite Pokemon is the Great Wall with the Pokemon Crump.
Psychic.
Lol, that one. The best anime fight is the Great Wall and Trump versus Mexicans and Damn!
What?
Just that comment. The best anime fight was the Great Wall and Trump versus Mexicans and Koreans.
What the fuck?
Me and my brother still do DNO. Okay, I already answered that part. And
Yo, Ricardo, duel me in some Yu-Gi-Oh.
So,
yeah, you scared. I see the
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah,
which band list are we going by?
Gadgeteer.
I don't know, because what's going on in the current meta?
I don't keep up with the current one. I stopped a couple years ago. So
the last one that we're familiar with, when like we even remotely cared. Also, what class are we picking now?
Brutalist.
Which one do we have?
We can choose between Speedster, Brutalist, Elementalist, Psychic, Assassin, and Gadgeteer. I feel like we might as well just go Gadgeteer for the sake that we've got Blaster and Cyborg.
Yeah,
it seems like it makes sense.
Let's do it.
Let's try it.
Can you learn cut? Can't learn cut. Okay, fly over then. I guess there. Can't learn fly. Can you use flamethrower? Unable to use this move. Lol.
Back to when you were just a child.
You know those trees that got in your way, and it turns out one of them was a Sudowoodo and started to fuck my shit up.
Yeah, that was fun though.
I think out of all of them, honestly, my favorite was the second generation. Like when they did Soul Silver and like and Heart Gold, I love that one.
Those were really cool because it was that generation, which were a lot of people's favorites, but then they updated the mechanics to the modern mechanics.
And you had your Pokemon follow you.
Oh, so good.
That was cool.
So
and in the mirror, you saw a kid.
Sudowoodo actually means fake wood.
Strange alien
cool, I didn't know that actually.
Me neither.
And an alien in your house.
Why is it there?
Oh no fucking shit! It means that pseudo, like,
oh my god,
and then woodo.
Fuck.
Wow.
Oh no.
Explain why isn't grass type exactly? It's like rock type, right?
Yeah, it's rock.
Just kidding. Yeah, we know you're kidding. We know you're kidding.
But like, honestly though, Sudowoodo.
Look, kid, we aren't here to play.
That's yeah.
Duh.
I feel really dumb. Dude, he just got lit the fuck up.
The intruder noted the threat that your gadget presented and swiftly took it out.
Alright, time to see your parents up again. Oh, is that what we're about to get to see?
You know what this is.
Damn.
I've got more powers! Wait, what? Oh. Haha. Fool! Feel my wrath.
Oh, this is your gadgeteer powers.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks just like me.
Move closer, ignorant of the power that lay behind your creation's friendly smile.
Fools.
In the remaking of Heart Gold and Soul Silver post game, you got go back to Kanto, which I love. Exactly.
Right.
That was such a good.
How come other games didn't do that?
Such a good one. And the thing is that today, with the size of our memory cards, they could put all the games on one card. They could. Why not Kalos? Kalos was the one for X and Y, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good area too.
I honestly wish they. I think everybody wishes they did that again. Like go back to maybe at least one other region. There's no feasible reason that we can't. That I can think of. You know?
The remaining intruder moved in without any of your.
It's because then they can't make the remakes.
Nobody's gonna, yeah, because you could just play the one game instead of buying the 3. Or whatever.
Which is fine. I mean, I love Pokemon. I just don't always like the direction they take, but that's their game. And there are tons of people that do, like Pokemon Sun and Moon. Even though that wasn't my favorite Pokemon game,
a lot of people loved it.
It's one of the best received Pokemon games in a long time. So
kids and your damn toys.
I know I'm in the minority with that one.
I'm always in the minority.
I'm usually in the minority. Not always.
Aliens take me to see something.
When you saw that your dad had just fucked your mom.
Did you just see him?
Whoa.
Just oh my goodness.
Pretty tragic, new kid. I'm so sorry. Were the aliens helping you by showing you who fucked your mom, or were they trying to make you full of rage? You might never know. All right, get back out there, bud.
Kalos wasn't a thing back then. Yeah, duh. In the anime, for their anniversary, they showed Ash going back to Kanto in the anime. Why not in the game? Come on. Oh, never mind. I see what you meant.
You know, let me adjust my powers. I don't even know what my...
Spookerino Allen. What? Oh, Alien, sorry. The resolution's pretty bad. That I looks like a L. The one next to the L.
Weird. Spookerino Alien. Oh no.
When they reached Kanto, Brock and Misty had mega evolutions. Like that was good. Come on, why not in the games? I think that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool if you could. You know what we're talking about? Like, just go back. Just go back. Like, all right, you finish that region, and then you start working your way back. And then each region you get to, they're like, oh, you beat us, but this other region has one too. And they're even better than us. And then you keep working your way back. So you get to Gen 1. Go for it! And then like the Elite 4 and Gen 1 have all like top level Pokemon because they've been around since the first gen, which is 20 years old.
I still feel like at this point, Pokemon might as well just nut up and make an MMO.
Aliens use human making love, gone sexual, plus 18 in the hood, friend killed / shot, totally not clickbait. We should use that.
Totally not clickbait.
Yeah. What else would be kind of cool? I don't know if everyone would like this, but I would appreciate it if every region, the graphics were the graphics of that region. So like as you went back, you got like to the different pixels art styles until you got to like the 8-bit of the first one.
I'm seeing what you're saying, but I feel like that's too many different iterations.
You think so?
Yeah, and I feel like most people, like sure, there are some people like, you know, we would appreciate it, but I feel like most people would be like, I want a game to look like it's supposed to look for this day and age.
So what you're saying is you'd want them to use the remake assets for all the games?
Yeah, I think that would probably also it would be something that would be, I guess, easier for them to do.
Yeah, I heard about that, Luxus, that they're thinking about remaking it for the Switch, Red and Blue. Which I think would be cool, but it's like those games already got remade. You're going to remake them again.
I mean, if they're going to remake them with updated graphics, I think that's kind of cool.
I mean, but they already updated the graphics.
If they're going to remake it again, they might as well update the graphics again. You know what I'm saying?
I was hoping for the previous champions to be in the anime, like in the games. That would be cool, too, the previous champions. Insert photo with arrows pointing at alien. Yeah, right. Circles at kid. I'm not sure what that means.
I need more brains, but I don't want to sacrifice my brawn. Alright, it's fine like this. I'll get more DNA strands to help me out later in the future. But for right now, I think we're pretty good on where our skills lie. Let me just visit Cartman's mom again.
Wow, I think I may be doing dishes all day long.
Yeah, it's like all you do.
See how things go later today.
What am I supposed to be doing now? Find some yaoi. Because Tweak and Craig are gay for each other and people want to see pictures of that. Apparently.
Oh yeah, nice.
You know, DeviantArt.
Nice.
New kid, this is Fast Pass. Get to the playground.
Oh no, the playground.
Is calling us out.
Where's the playground? I'll just. Hey, Fast Pass, thanks for just talking to me and showing up here because you're super fast. Oh shit, I'm below the recommended might level.
Sure, you'll be fine.
Catch you later.
I don't know. I mean, I do have advanced strategical techniques to get me through any situation. Also, I need more glue. Where can I get glue? I'll get glue later. Oh, fuck, I missed. I suck. Got him. fucking, got him.
Yaoi was actually DeviantArt pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have an Easter egg where you can get a surfing Pikachu, which people haven't seen since Pokemon Tournament, which was a long time ago.
I mean, I'm kind of over Pikachu.
I mean, you are. The rest of the world isn't.
I am glad, however, they gave Pikachu, or they gave Raichu an Alola evolution.
Yeah.
And, like, my rival, when he used it, I was like, that's really fucking cool, and it's really strong, surprisingly.
I'll be honest, I really do. I love the Alolan forms. I think that's a really cool concept they should keep going with. Like, have different... That's a really cool way to spice up the old characters, Pokemon that we're used to.
Yeah, like Golem had one too, right? If I remember correctly. You know, the trio had one.
Gen 1 Pokemon had one.
Yeah. I really like Sandshrews.
Sandslash. Cool. Yeah.
Like, I've always liked Sandslash, but he's never been, like, a good Pokemon.
New kid fucking cares about you.
And you can actually use that Pikachu. OC Tournament legal?
At least he's not a
Yeah, where's the flying? Is there yeah, that Pikachu can use Surf. That's pretty cool, though. Oh, shit.
You call us losers when the only way you can get a lead
I don't
is to
think there's a
steal it?
flying Pikachu.
Where is Dr. Timothy's phone? Sorry, Freedom,
with the balloon.
that info is
That's true.
With the balloon.
You
The
guys
one with
need
the
to stop
balloons.
investigating
Yeah,
the Chamber of
and it's like,
Commerce and leave it to the
I
professionals.
don't even think it's an item at that
Yeah,
point.
you guys are the professionals.
I feel like if you, if Pokemon were real and you went to an actual tournament with a balloon tied to your Pikachu, they'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right.
Like, what are you doing?
Just about to get the Humankind Netflix series off the ground, so...
New form of Squirtle, Burntle, Fire type. That'd be kind of funny if they did that.
I'm imagining like a really fat Squirtle. That like, I'm imagining looking more like Torkoal.
They don't have a connection.
Yeah, basically. I was thinking of the, of course, I don't know if you know it, the volcano skin for Makoa.
I don't think I'm too familiar, but I can imagine it.
Yeah. Alolan Muck is such a good VGC mon. Yeah, I forgot what his ability was.
I remember it was annoying to fight against.
But I know, like, I didn't keep up with the competitive scene in Sun and Moon because I didn't really enjoy the game that much, so I don't remember a lot of it, but I do know there was some cool stuff. The one thing I must say I do love about, about Sun and Moon was they had a grub Pokemon.
Fuck. Which one is that again? You know what bothers me about every Pokemon game, actually?
What?
The fact that, like... Grubbin, by the way. That was
Grubbin, that's his name, yeah. Oh,
the fact that bothers me about every Pokemon game is, like, you'll see a really cool Pokemon, but there's almost no way for you to get it until you're either, like, at endgame, or you gotta have somebody else about, like, with like, the other version.
Alright, prepare to take off. All clear. Oh, no, kids on Pidgeys. Kids on Pidgeys. Oh god. Oh, I get it.
What?
I get it. He's saying, like, get ready for takeoff. Oh no, kids on Pidgeys, yeah. Abort everyone, abort kids on Pidgeys. Yo, that title and video isn't family friendly. You noob if...
You post it, then you get demonetized.
Grubbin, yeah, Lux has got us with Grubbin.
With the Grubbin?
Grubbin.
Oh shit. You thought you were gonna get away with this, huh?
I just wish that Grubbin and the final evolution were better, because the second evolution, I think it was called Battery or something like that, was actually half decent, especially in VGC, because his ability, he's tanky as fuck, and you can give him Eviolite, and then his ability like increases the special attack of his partner, so his ally, and so like you could put like a I don't know,
I'm not sorry for what I'm
like
about
a Jolteon there or something, and just have like crazy special attack power, because it like gives it 1.5 times special attack.
That is pretty dope.
And then
And it wasn't even like
as fuck.
tanky, yeah.
Yeah, and then you can use them as support, like string shot. It's funny, no one would think of that. It hits both targets, and it drops speed by 2. So you hit both
Wait,
targets.
did they buff string shot then?
Maybe, I guess.
Because I don't think it did that before.
So you can hit them with that shit. It would be fucking awesome. Like, you're slow as shit.
String shot though.
Yeah. Charge bug, not battery. Charge bug, second form, and Vikavolt, third form. Yeah, Vikavolt was kind of lackluster because Vikavolt was way too slow, and didn't pack enough of a punch to be like useful. But Charge bug was actually somewhat useful.
Nice work. Now, excuse me,
Snorlax, pulverizing pancake. Yo, I've seen that before.
What?
His Z move is pulverizing pancake.
Doesn't it just like
He
go
body
up and
slams
yeah?
like, the enemy. It's pretty funny. Vikavolt has a high special attack stat but low speed. It's a fucking bug. How is it slow? Right? How is it slow? But it's so slow, and so because it's so slow, it doesn't really matter. It gets wrecked so fast. But
Why is this kid gonna hit me for so much damage?
the charge bug is where it's at, in my opinion.
You just,
Yeah, I saw that coming.
only because it was formerly a grubbin.
Oh, of course, Lexus. He said he puts choice specs on his Vikavolt and then Trick Room, and then it's over. And I'm like, yeah, that is pretty OP because he's so fucking slow, and that makes him really fast. And then choice specs with that special attack stat, that's dirty.
But aren't you like choice specs? You're locked into that move, right?
Yeah, but
I
it's
remember
worth
correctly.
it. It's worth it.
Yeah, I don't care if I'm beating up the shit out of this kid. Wait, I got one more. Fuck! Oh, I did get it.
Well, time for Baton Pass build, max speed stat, Baton Pass, Vikavolt. I mean, that could work, but his speed stat is so low that even if you give him like plus 6 to his speed, he probably still would be like slower than some other Pokemon.
You always gotta ruin somebody's fun, don't you?
I mean, it probably could work, but it's probably a lot harder to do that than just to use Trick Room, like Luxus is saying.
Tupperware, activate.
No! Tupperware, don't!
Ouch, tough crap.
No, it doesn't matter.
Everyone try to keep up.
Wait, can I actually instead? Ah, fuck, it's too far away.
Yeah, you are.
Shut up, man. Just
Get good,
just
man.
Shut up!
Get good.
Shut up! What's wrong with you? Shut up!
I'm hungry, dude.
I don't care. Shut up!
Food to infect.
Oh man, just stop. Just stop it. Okay? It just quit. Just quit it.
And just like pull the power plug out.
Fuck!
It's over.
Shit, dude.
Oh man, I need to heal up. I don't even have.
You know you're really fat when you move slower than a Snorlax.
I think they're calling you fat.
No, they're
boy.
not talking about me.
They're talking about you.
Vikavolt,
They're
man.
talking about you.
I mean, I probably am slower than a goddamn Snorlax. That Jones a fucking Pokemon.
If it starts rolling, then like if it starts using rollout, you better get out of the way.
Yo, fuck rollout.
Dude, look at all these guns. Charging my laser.
That's going to leave some scars.
Oh, that looks
getting,
fucking
like-
hilarious.
Ah, it's done.
Time to DIY some justice.
Oh shit. No, please don't.
Ugh, that sucks for you, new kid.
I know. Oh shit.
Wait for Mysterion.
Oh thank God. Mysterion could have ended me. But he had to use his cool ass combo on the cripple kid.
Super Craig to the rescue.
Cause fuck the cripple kid.
Just fuck the cripple kid.
I am out of fucking
Carnage.
Yeah, my what's that? Scolipede is my main Baton Pass mon with Speed Boost and Sword Dance, and I have a backup with support Savali with the Z parting shot and set up for the main sweeper.
Not even a citronella candle will save you now.
Yeah, see, like Silvally, I'm not too keen on because a lot of the new like Ultra Beast type Pokemon. I know it's not an Ultra Beast. At least I don't think it's an Ultra Beast. Yeah, it's definitely not an Ultra Beast, but like a lot of the new Pokemon that they had in that game, I didn't pay attention to because I knew almost immediately I was not going to play this game for serious play. It was just like I'm just playing it just to get it over with.
You mean you weren't gonna play for realsies?
Yeah. The items are kind of disappointing, expecting them to have a bigger impact, like Stick of Truth. Do you agree? items in this game are lackluster.
Well, yeah, you don't really have equipment. The items that you equip, the artifacts, it's weird. It's one of those games where you equip stuff and the equipment doesn't show. But yeah, the artifacts. I'm not a big fan of the artifact system in this game, to be perfectly honest.
It says, remember this. Who's in charge of the newspaper? I'm gonna break his fucking legs. Points to Jimmy.
Yes, I do. It's like, I will break his fucking legs. It's like, he's in charge. Ugh. PC principal.
That's fucking hilarious. That's awesome.
You wanted to talk to me, PC principal? And he's like, James, I know we haven't been formally introduced. I'm PC principal. So James, actually it's Jimmy, sir. And like, Jimmy's just shitting on him.
I still owe you one. And
That's
if you ever
awesome.
want to be part of a real franchise,
Fantastic.
just call me. Yeah, right. You guys are DC Comics. We're Marvel.
What?
You say fantastic.
Zack Snyder.
Fantasy flan.
Dude, I'm hungry.
Oh, look, PC principal.
Way to take advantage of those motherfuckers' microaggressions. Come back to the
I feel like motherfucker is a microaggression.
Yeah. That's definitely offensive towards somebody.
Somebody who fucks mothers. Like
a father?
Like my character's father. Dude! It's coming full circle.
I have 2,000 hours in my Pokemon Ultra Sun from breeding and battling and perfecting everything. Yeah, call me no, dude, that is a life. I used to do the same thing in X and Y. I just breed all day and just level up and get, like, because it takes a while to get all that stuff if you want to do it the right way. If you hack or like gen in Pokemon, obviously that's gonna be a lot quicker, but technically that's not tournament legal. Technically that's cheating. I don't really give a fuck.
That's dumb.
I don't really care, but other
who's got
people
time
do.
for that?
That's, but see, like, that's the whole thing, is that some people would make the argument that that's part of the whole thing. Like for instance, like sports and athletes, like you have to train over months to do that. You can't just take magic drugs, you know. 5% phone power. The end is near, my friends. Lol. Sorry about that, man. Get a charger, plug it in. Speaking of PC principal, Ditto is your lucky day today. Insert Lenny face.
Ah, still don't have a Lenny face.
I know. I don't have emojis.
Do your best Lenny face.
I don't do that.
Are you too good for Lenny face?
I'm too good.
You're that good.
You do it. I'll shut the fuck up.
Alright.
I'm about to sneeze.
Vigilante has given us all something to believe in.
Oh, that kind of hurt.
Better check out our new stuff before
I'm not having the best allergies today.
What are best allergies?
When they're not active.
Alright, need some glue.
Oops. Hope that wasn't too loud.
Oh, you gonna pull on Ed?
Punch Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
That's what Lou says.
Alright. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to reach him, but I'll try it.
What time are you thinking of finishing today?
What time's it right now?
9:06.
9:06. I can't. I don't know. What time do you want me to get out of here?
I don't care.
10?
10's fine.
Alright, that sounds good to me. Oh, shit!
Oh, that's awesome. I only asked because I know,
bitch.
like, last week we were done around 9:30.
Well, that's because we started a little bit earlier, I think, too.
Did we?
Yeah. I think we started at, like, 7, or closer to 7.
I can't. I have no charger near me. That sucks, man.
Generate static electricity and enough of it to, like, form a charge that you can insert to your battery.
The charger, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's how science works, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can out the right amount of EVs and IVs and natures, etc. The only thing you're cheating is time, but yeah, in VGC they check your Pokemon, so either way it isn't worth it. Exactly. I know they check.
How do they
them,
check
so,
the Pokemon, by the way?
They like have certain code in it, and it, like, they'll have like a symbol on screen if it has that code, and they can check if it was like gen in. Now it's not 100%. People can get through, but like it is a lot harder now than it used to be to gen in Pokemon. But yeah, it's really just time, because because like a lot of people's argument is like, oh, but what if I use the correct nature, the correct IVs, the correct EVs, you know, correct legal moves and everything? It's like time. It took me a week to get that Pokemon. It took you 2 minutes. And now you have 2 minutes of practicing and testing, and then if something doesn't work, you just go on your computer and edit a new one, where I have to then breed a whole new Pokemon if it didn't work out. If my whole thing was wrong, I have to breed a whole new Pokemon and test it more.
I mean, I'm just saying, it just makes sense to not waste a lot of time from a practical standpoint.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying that, like, but for fairness in the game.
But what if everyone did that then? Well, if
everyone
fair,
did
right?
it would be built into the game. And that's the whole thing, that like you can't use anything that's not built into the game. Open the side thing and punch the shit out of him.
I can't open the side thing. I tried.
Well, he says you suck.
He didn't say that. And I know that. You want to know how I know that? Because I can read better than you can.
You can't read better than I can. You can just read faster than I can.
That seems like the same thing.
Better is a relative term. It can mean whatever we want it to mean.
Okay. Oh shit, I can't.
Wow, dude, lame.
Welcome to Freeman's. Ow. Hey, I don't think watch it. Real cute kid.
Always, you guys need to react to the Ultra Instinct memes, especially Shaggy and SpongeBob.
Alright, the only meme actually I've been watching on YouTube is the You Say Run, the song for Hero Academia, goes with everything.
Okay.
And I've been watching.
That song.
Have you seen Hero Academia? Nope. No. All right. So it's like a song that pairs well with the kind of fighting scenes that are, you know, emotionally heavy and come with some sort of character realization or epiphany. So those fighting scenes from any anime, it works with.
Mm-hmm.
So like Goku turning Super Saiyan for the first time fighting Frieza, or let me think of one I saw recently. I'll have to show you to you after we're done.
Yeah, then I can understand. You said you and your brother do a lot of sparring games, which is how we test our Pokemon. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do you use Pokemon Showdown? I know we used to. The only hard part is that you have to have someone dedicated to play against, because a lot of the randoms you'll fight against,
they'll quit. They'll
just quit, or they're just trolling.
They'll have a team full of like legendaries or something.
And I mean, you can set like restrictions and stuff, but still, it's like it's better if you have someone who you can like rely on and really test things out. You can actually Morgan Freeman boss fight. That might be endgame. It has nothing to do with story, just an Easter egg. Hello, welcome to Shitty Walk, yeah.
Hey, welcome to Shitty Walk.
Shitty Walk?
We know you had a choice in leading airlines. Looks like you chose the wrong one.
He's actually a white guy.
I know.
I thought that episode was awesome.
The fact that he like pissed in Butter's mouth and started punching him. I lost it. I was dead, man. They needed to find the Dragon Balls to revive me. That's how dead I was.
Did you see the video that Hugh posted in Discord?
Probably not. Which one?
Alright, I'll have to show it to you.
There's actually a video I have to show to you too. Have you seen One Punch Man?
No.
No. Alright,
I don't like shitty anime.
Okay. Well,
I said that knowing that it's like a trigger for people, because people love that anime, and I've never seen it, so it's a totally uninformed opinion.
People do love the anime, but it's a fun anime to watch.
No, Butters, no. Yeah, you use Pokemon Showdown sometimes. Yeah, we used to use it a lot, just because we didn't have, like, all our friends didn't have the game, so we would just play on there.
And also, like, who would want to spend time catching all those Pokemon and training them to learn those moves? Because, like, if we were just playing to have fun, there's no fucking way we're doing all that.
For that point, yeah.
Oh, here it is. And I am getting back to the...
Do any of you guys play Dokkan Battle?
No, what is Dokkan Battle?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
I'm not.
I played Digimon Lynx for a bit, but then once I realized I spent about $40.
Doki Literature Club.
What?
I'm not familiar. What is going on now?
Doki Doki Literature Club? I don't know what that is.
Google search it.
That's no shit.
Calm yourself.
Like literally as I'm clicking, you're like Google search it.
Because I didn't see you moving the mouse.
You can't be that guy. It's a DBZ game on mobile. Is it really? Dokkan Battle.
Not familiar, but with Ricardo fucking snapping at me like that, I don't think I want to be part of this anymore.
That's fine.
You guys have your conversation. I'm gonna be over here.
Oh, what is that?
There you are. Jesus, took you long enough. Have a seat, my
Looks
lord.
cool. Looks like it could be something fun.
Let's take a look. Oh, ooh la la.
Oh, this is just a forum.
All right, everyone. But Lord
look
interrogated
on some
Classy and
images.
found out our next lead is at the
Sorry
youth
guys,
store
I'm
here
looking
in
away
town.
from chat while
We
I'm
need
looking
to
at these
infiltrate
images.
it
Oh, it's this
That
one.
can't be done.
Yeah, I don't know what this game like.
Because the youth store
I don't know how it
entrance is all
plays.
lava. The whole thing is fucking
But it was popular like
Shit.
years
There
ago.
has to be
I didn't know it was
something
still like a thing.
There is. Tool shed.
Is that
Tool
it?
shed.
Do you have to like
What's
hit
that
the
donkey fucker have to do with
things?
anything?
Yeah, something to do with
Is
it.
it like a tap game?
Remember? It's one of his
Hey, I'm not entirely sure how exactly it plays, but like I said, it was popular for a while, years ago, but I don't know how it's held up.
Write an anonymous email to Tool Shed.
Okay.
Tell the new kid is ready to have his favor returned.
I've had a lot of
Everyone
this
else, go home
monster
and get in
drinking.
bed.
It is affecting
We meet
me.
at the
That's
youth store
good.
tonight. Too bad, everybody.
I feel like I'm buzzed.
You don't know
Go on
it?
home, butler.
How?
If all goes according to
Well,
plan, Tool
that's
Shed
how.
will meet up with you later.
I guess I'm not as big
Just be
as
careful.
of a Dragon Ball
Tool
Z
Shed
nerd
is
as I thought.
Yeah, me
backstabbing
too.
butt sniffer.
It's a grindy mobile game. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
figures
they're all,
much.
they're all grindy.
It's
That's
a
how they get you
story
to play
novel with
longer.
a crazy twist to a scary tone. What is? Doki Doki
Literature
Club?
probably.
Greetings, King douchebag.
Yeah, look, forgot we gave him some like a perm.
GY, phone is lagging because of low battery. Gotta go. See you. I will come on next stream. Cool. See you next time, George.
It'll probably be in 2 weeks. I'm not sure if we're doing something next weekend, since it will be a holiday weekend.
Christmas Eve, and then the week after that's New Year's Eve.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's 2 weeks in a row. That's why I'm like, maybe we should try to do it a different day. I mean, do you have any extra days off? Probably not.
Probably not. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Saturday in the afternoon, like earlier afternoon, instead of like.
Yeah, we could do
evening.
like. Oh, actually, I need to check my schedule first. Okay, wait, hold on.
Or Sunday afternoon.
This Saturday.
/ evening.
This Saturday, I get out of work at 2.
Okay.
So if we want to do something like after that.
Why would you tell the school
Okay.
principal
Maybe I'll
what
work
race
Saturday
we are?
too. That way, like when I get out, we can just do this.
But you confirmed it
You can
when
build
the
your own
principal
team
called
and
you.
summon
How
Saiyans
long
or
before they
Namekians,
find out
etc. and
everything?
do events.
Our little
Stream
boy's
Assassin's
worried.
Creed Black
Don't you get
Flag.
it? He's asking
Might be
questions
cool,
about his
but
race
first
and
play
sexual
the
orientation
unskippable
because
cutscenes. Yeah, of course, I wouldn't put you
No,
through that.
you know what actually? Dragon Ball Z is pissing me off. It's too Saiyan heavy. I'm tired of all the Saiyans and their transformations. Oh, Goku gets Ultra Instinct. You know what?
Dinner's
Fuck
on the table.
Goku and
We can
Ultra
head straight
Instinct.
to bed. You have
Alright?
school tomorrow.
He said it. He said it.
Fuck it. I used to love Goku, but you know what? I don't care anymore.
Even with the new Piccolo
What's going on with Piccolo?
or the new Namekians.
Let us see more Namekians. Let us see more Piccolo.
All they have to do is just make them fuse together.
Stop.
They'll be the unstoppable force.
Telling the world
Stop.
who your child is that we took
And then they'll
so
start
long to
fusing
hide
with like other people. Feel like Goku, we've unlocked a new fusion, and it bypasses your will.
What?
And they just like, and then like tentacle arms, like you know his wiggly ass arm comes out, just like grabs him,
Just pulls him into
Yeah.
the body. At that point, just give him a Cell tail.
No, he's not Cell. He's Piccolo.
I like Cell. I like Cell more than Piccolo.
I like Cell. I don't like him more than Piccolo.
It's like, how did you regenerate from that? Piccolo
or else
cells.
the first hour of the stream is gonna be unskippable cutscene. Wait, it's that long of a cutscene? It's not Keneal. Shut the fuck up. Lol. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that Goku. Fuck Goku. And fuck Saiyans. And you know what? Fuck Vegeta.
Doki Doki Literature Club is an anime dating game, but after some time stuff happens. I won't spoil it.
Doki Doki.
It's about a literature club. Just kidding. It's a literature club game, Lou, and don't spoil it for them. I'm
Should we
probably
play
never
it?
gonna play it. Is it the game that Game Grumps is playing right now? It actually might be. I think I might have. I've never seen it, but I might have seen the thumbnail for it. Gold unlock Saiyan 1, cool Saiyan 2, okay Saiyan 3, the fuck Saiyan 4, what the fuck is up with Saiyan 5, what the fuck this shit.
I'm just
What's
saying,
up,
like,
Kayvon?
There's inexplicably a god form that they had, like, that Saiyans had in their biology or some shit.
In their biology.
That lets them transform and gain god powers. It's like, you know what? Why not? Right? Okay. Humans, what?
Why don't they just bring back Demon Piccolo? They're like, oh, he has his demon unlock.
Yeah, he's got his Makai form.
Yep.
Or some shit.
Yep.
Night falls upon the town.
When he fused with Kami, that was so cool.
Q, can you verify? Is it the game I'm thinking about from the Game Grumps are playing it right now? Is that game, Doki Doki Literature Club?
Hashtag fuck Freedom Pass.
I'm in so much pain.
From what?
My head.
From
my hair.
Oh, your hair. Okay.
It hurts so much.
Don't worry, it'll grow. It'll grow.
Do you know how much hair was pulled out?
Probably a lot.
So much.
About to die. Screams louder. Get stronger. Lol.
That's pretty much.
We're talking about DBZ and how bullshit it is, or Dragon Ball series, except for the first one. First one's amazing. 1% left.
Know, like, up to the Namek Saga and Dragon Ball Z, I was with it.
I'd say Cell Saga started to slip.
Cell Saga started to slip, yeah. Like in the beginning,
but it was still good.
In the beginning, I felt like meh, but I could definitely like stay with.
Okay,
it.
so it is the game Grumps are playing. Okay, so I've known of this game, I just haven't seen any gameplay. George, have fun with a dead phone. So that's the worst. You're about to lose, shouts louder, gets different hair, stronger.
Nobody.
Basically. Dragon Ball though, the original series, so good.
Dude, I was watching the fight with Tien, Goku versus Tien.
Yeah.
That's why I posted the
yeah.
When the pussy's
so
so
my
tight,
God, yeah.
like, it unlocks your third eye.
That's so funny.
Like I saw that face, I was like, I have to show people.
BRB on the train. All right, Kayvon, we'll talk to you later.
Be safe. Love you.
Don't die. How does that work?
What I'm doing?
Well, you threw like a firecracker to unlock the door.
Shut up, man. You don't know me. You don't know my struggles.
Remember me as the guy that watches your streams on phone and runs out of battery. Dude, that sucks.
We will always remember you.
I will remember you. But you need to get a charger, dude.
Get with the times. Get a portable charger, bruh.
That's a good point. It says Goku versus Exploding Cell. Who will win? Oh,
no!
Goku died.
Fuck.
He did. He definitely died. And
So,
Cell came back.
Cell killed Goku.
But
Safe. They're out there.
here's an interesting thought.
Mm-hmm.
So Cell explodes.
Yeah.
His head and brain are gone. He regenerates from one cell. But is he the same like entity Cell
Yes.
that blew up? Because his whole brain went away.
That one cell was able to recreate all his genetic code is in that one
But
cell.
genetic code, like, are identical twins the same person? They have the same genetic code.
Yes.
Backstory. You see, when I was just a child, my
Cute.
father was in the
Kayvon's famous quote,
project.
I'm gonna die.
Huge.
Yo, I remember
I
that.
threw my
Were you
father
there
off
for
his
that?
workbench. I ran
No,
home
what
at that
happened?
moment.
Oh, I gotta tell you off stream.
Alright.
It's a little too much for stream.
Alright.
Okay. But Q, that was great. I remember that. Thank you for reminding me of that. That was awesome. That was so dumb. That was awesome.
Oh shit! Randy's the one who's been keying his wife's car.
We knew that already.
Randy,
sorry.
get in here right now and stop keying my
Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm about to lose. Speech about friendship. He plays
This is
the
different.
I will
My father's
guarantee
acting
win
even
card.
stupider than ever before. Perhaps
Pokemon
Bullshit
Ash, I'm about to
must
lose.
his father
Speech
because
about
he
bond
feels
and
he could've
friendship.
saved
Instant
him all
win.
those years ago.
Yeah. Bonds of friendship. Oh. Hey now. What's this? Power! Oh, they didn't. Alright, let me try it again. Okay. They won't let me. Okay, fine, fuck it. I don't want to be in there anyway. Let's go, Tool Shed. It's you and me, bro. You and me, bro. Haim.
What is your backstory?
Where can you
Something
party
happened with
like
your
that
parents, too?
outside and the cops don't get called on you?
I want to
That's okay
say
if you don't want to talk about it. It must be very
during
painful.
homecoming, like on campus.
A little bit, but I mean, like, I feel like even then the cops are still around.
They're around, but as long as you're not like
This is
causing
the
trouble,
Mysterion.
or like
It has a shortcut to the
you
door
try to
to
hide
town.
your beer, you're good. But yeah, if you're an asshole and not white, because I've seen people like be an asshole to the cops and nothing happened to them.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
I was walking with like a bottle under my jacket as a 24-year-old adult male. This was very recent. That cop was like, "What are you doing with that bottle?" And I was like, nothing, I'm going to my friend's house. Meanwhile, there's a parade of young, beautiful white faces going behind, like walking behind me with like red Solo cups, drinking and partying.
Wow, that's insane, dude.
Like, I don't think he knew that I was of age, and I'm not drinking. I'm not breaking any laws because I'm not doing anything right now. At least I'm pretty sure I wasn't breaking any laws. I'm not too well versed.
Was it an open bottle?
No, the bottle was closed.
Then he might have only, because you can carry around a closed bottle. You just can't carry around an open bottle.
Yeah, no, the bottle was closed.
So he might have just thought because you were hiding it that it was like, what the fuck are you up to? Where if you might have actually been safer if it was just out in the open.
Probably. I'll remember that for next time.
If it's open, then I'd be like, oh yeah, you should close it. But, you know,
No, it was closed.
They were all walking with open cups.
Yeah.
It's like, that's clearly open. You can't be walking around with open cups.
But hey, fuck me, right?
One Punch Man stares at enemy, punches, and wins.
Alright, but One Punch Man, that's like the show's theme.
The show's a satire.
Yeah, like that's what's going on with him.
It's like the anti-anime.
Yeah, like he's allowed to just one punch anything. Because that's his thing. That's the theme. That's what the show's about.
So the fire started.
Yeah, I think Kenny's family used that to heat up their TV dinners.
This got
Worth it.
Oh man, I could have easily just thrown the fart, but I had to be extra with it. You know how I'd be.
Extra.
With the force it generates, it can clear nearly any obstacle.
Oh, all right, cool. We get
Turn
to
it
use
on and I'll show you my power.
Power. Riku, Kairi,
This is
Goofy,
mysterious tunnel.
Donald, Mickey. Power.
Power. That game is never coming out.
These guys are no way to get through them.
Oh
What
man.
are you kids doing?
All right, kid. I guess the two of us have to drill.
Can't be walking around with open
Drill
cups.
through these guys
Insert
with
Lenny
like a tool
face.
thing. I guess it was kind of a stretch.
I feel like that one's a
There's
little bit
only
of a
so many tool-based
stretch.
one-liners in the world, you know.
I don't know.
We're gonna turn the screws on these guys.
What the?
How's
Oh,
that?
he's down
I'll
there.
workshop it later.
Is there anyone behind? Oh, there's homeless people behind me. I'll put one here. So it's got my back. Look, fucking got him. Look at that
Wow.
shit.
Fuck these guys
Well,
up.
he had half a life anyway
Oh, okay.
because he was burned.
My new toilet.
Ew. You just hear him? He's gonna make me his new toilet. My stand looks so confused.
$1 for beer, crack, and crack.
Oh,
I didn't
and
see the
crack.
little and there.
I think he just wants money for beer and crack.
Yeah, exactly.
He said $1. I was like,
What was the dollar sign? The fuck?
he just like an obstacle, like a trash bag that was in his way.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, what the fuck is he
Yeah.
doing? Like, I'm over here.
There are people behind B. Puts turret in front of him, so he gets. Who's got my back? Well, it can go either way, right?
Yeah.
Do all kinds of messed up things to your dead body.
Whoa.
That's disgusting.
No, you fucking won't.
Yeah, he will.
You scumbag.
Yeah, he will.
Look at this shit. No, he fucking won't. Oh.
So he's dead, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, that one would be. Oh. Oh,
I got
get him. Yeah.
Oh.
Rush him.
Get at me. Thing I don't like about Stan is that his attacks are shit, but he's got a really nice range for his healing. But again, yeah, his attacks are shit.
Obviously a situation where Philip's head shines.
You're in my world now, home haver.
Necrophilia joke, huh? Yup. That's exactly what that was.
What? The homeless guy who said he's gonna
You
do
don't
stuff
wanna
to my
mess with
body?
my tool
Yeah.
shed.
When I expire?
Yep.
Alright.
All right, new kid, you're up.
So that's Stan?
Yeah. He's tool shed.
He looks weird.
Yeah, but it's whatever. That milk toast little fucking jerk face.
That might require therapy to get over.
Alright.
Come on, let's do this.
You said you won't expire to him.
I won't expire?
Those are my
Oh
dad's, so I'm
no,
gonna need them
because
back
you'll
at
be
some point.
still good for use. You're not expired. He can still consume you.
Son of a...
I'm imagining the Piccolo situation that you described earlier.
Wiggly ass arm.
With the just draws me in and consumes me. Feel my fury.
He could become the strongest ever.
I don't know, like they should have made him Majin Piccolo in the Buu saga. But no, let's give the Saiyans more shit. It's like, oh, Vegeta? Let's give him that big ass M on his big ass forehead.
That's probably why they did it. It could fit.
It could fit easily. Piccolo's got a big head too. I mean,
yeah, but it's not as big as fucking
Vegeta's. None. Also, I'm always going to be bothered that they didn't do anything with Raditz.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I will always be bothered by that.
Tool shit, more like tool shit.
Ooh, spicy.
The memes.
I love memes. How did you know I love memes?
You know what's fucked up?
What? I like how there's this
no, okay, so you know how lately I've been talking about that one guy at work who just sucks at his job. My manager said, I want to keep him just for the lulz. I'm like, yo, that's so fucked up.
That's actually pretty funny though.
Piccolo, I'm Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Or Omega Kami Popo makes
Kamikola
an appearance at the last second.
You remember that picture of Popo where he's like really Omega Popo, where he's like really buff?
No, I don't.
Oh my god. You're trash.
I'm not a... What's the word I'm looking for?
Nerd?
No.
Weirdo? What are you...
Internet scum.
Isn't your alias Grublord, you piece of shit? You dare judge me? I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Oh shit. I cannot believe what I'm hearing from you. Also, let me save just in case, because I haven't saved in a while.
That is true. We play like the whole time and you didn't save.
Yeah.
Like a whole like hour and a half. Well, hour and 40.
Fuck.
You store it. Oh look, an air compressor conveniently in front of the
Yeah.
The e-store facility.
Well, the butt-fucking trader actually showed up. Hey, whoa, nuh-uh. I said I'd help the new kid, not you losers. Yeah, well, the new kid is a coon friend, and coon friends work together, douche. Come on, we need to get inside this fence. Yeah, Toolshed, that's what the new kid wants. Fine.
That's so funny, his name's Toolshed.
As long as there's a power generator nearby, I can use my dad's sandblaster to clear almost any obstacle.
The only cool people in Freedom
Pals are Mysterion and Dr. Timothy. Dr. Timothy is funny, actually. I like the fact that he's got psychic powers. He's like Professor Xavier. He's in the wheelchair.
Oh, Timmy, yeah.
He's got a big head.
Yeah, he's got a giant head.
He's got let me know what kind of big head. Like, Cartman's the only one who I feel like he doesn't have a big head because his body is so so fucking fat. And if anyone's saying like, yes, I am actually fat shaming.
You know, it was kind of interesting, but like kind of cool. So in one of my grade schools I went to, there was an obese kid, like obese as fuck, right? And this other kid, you could tell clearly had a fucking problem, would bully him, like pretty hardcore. But he was a fucking dick to everybody. You could tell there was shit going on at home that made him a fucking dickhead. But he always, like, you know, easy target was the fat kid. And then one day...
Fat kid beat him up?
No.
Alright.
But
I'll let you tell him, sorry.
One day, it was like a... I guess like a parent-teacher night. But for whatever reason, all the kids were there too. And so they legit were just like, all the kids go outside on the playground at like 8 o'clock at night. It was dark as fuck. And there's no supervision at all. And we're gonna be in here with the parents. So we're just all outside. And the fat kid just goes over to that guy. And like, he doesn't do anything like physical, but he like confronts the shit out of him and like puts him on the spot. And like I'm telling you, there was like 300-400 kids just standing around just staring at what's gonna happen because we don't know, we're just like waiting to see. And he just had to eat it and was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, damn, I did not expect that. I thought he was gonna beat the shit out of him.
Like just slam him.
Yeah.
Like I've seen the videos.
And he was like, he actually, I'm like, I didn't think that could actually happen in reality, where you could confront your bully and they'd be like, holy shit, I'm sorry.
I didn't realize what I was doing to you. It's just, I'm a dad.
And it's like a triumphant moment for him too, because like the courage to confront your bully like that, and no one's backing you up. There ain't no teachers, no parents, nothing. And I'll be honest, most of the kids expected a fight, so we want to fight, and you have the bravery to go up and do that. Like, I was like, good for you, man.
I like triumphs of the human spirit.
Yeah, it was awesome. I remember the Timmy episode where he was racing with his wheelchair.
And went back in time.
That is a kite stereotype.
I don't know. One day I saw 4 kids beating up a kid, so I decided to help. He won't stand a chance against the I figured that's what you were going for. Is this what I've been doing to people? I
belong in here, yeah. I know what Q's going for. It's like people in jail who like go around stabbing people, like, I don't know what this feels like. It's like, oh shit, this is what I've been doing to people?
Yeah.
I belong in this place.
What? 20,000 just to keep people from snooping around. But I only need a few hundred for that. So you know what I'm gonna do with all the rest? Go to Paris to get a pedal enhancement and fuck French chicks?
Fuck.
Super Craig. Road! I'm going to destroy this town and
I like Craig's idea better.
Yeah, I do too.
Can we do Craig's idea?
No.
Well, I don't need the penile enhancer. Can we just go to France and like
go to French?
Go to French.
Go to Frenchland.
We'll go to Frenchland. I heard they got some frites over there. Some pomme de frites. That's French fries. You uneducated fuck.
But
no, you don't know. You only know because I told you.
You know, I learned about. You know, it's I hate how dumb people are. Cause you know how people for a while they got
how
upset.
dumb people is.
You know how people for a little while they were like, we need to be more patriotic. We can't call them French fries. We have to call them freedom fries.
Was that a thing?
That was a thing. It was on the news, and there were certain places that actually called them freedom fries. It was like after 9/11, right? And
where we hated everyone who wasn't American.
Basically. And
oh, this is a fetish right here.
Yo, man,
he just came. You know that moment, that instant where you come, and then like, everything's like perfect, and then you get like the sudden burst of power that you've never felt before.
It feels like time stops.
It feels like time stops. Actually, like the immediate moment afterwards, you're drained. You have no strength.
Yeah, you get weak in the knees.
You can't do a fucking thing.
You can't do it. And you're just in such euphoria that your brain is telling you if you can die now.
Like you can die happy
now. Your job
now.
is done. You can die now. It's like damn.
Like you just busted the nut of all nuts.
French people eat French fries with mayonnaise.
That's
do they
gross.
Really? I know some Americans do that.
Yeah, white people, right?
Yeah.
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 I know weird white people too.
Whatchamacallit? But those people are so dumb because it's not called French fries because they came from France. It's called French fries because the style of cutting is the French style of cutting.
See, I didn't know that.
I didn't either until I watched like a cooking show, and it's like, oh, we're gonna use our French cut to cut these onions, and that's why they're called French fried onions because you're cutting them in a certain way and then frying the onions. And same thing with the French fries, like you're cutting the potato a certain way, which makes them French fries. If you cut, that's why other things are called potato wedges and not French fries because they're cut in a different way.
Oh, like from KFC. Oh
yeah.
Shit.
Or his dogs, his minions.
The dogs and the kids.
Lol.
Beware the harbingers of randomness.
Saw a bottle of tomato sauce and it was on a huge discount, $3.30. Discounter to lol $3.29. Dude, Walmart does that shit.
What?
They'll be like, we have the best price, and you get there and it's 2 cents cheaper than the competitors.
It's technically better.
Yeah, it's like, oh, our competitors is $4.99, ours is $4.97. It's like, oh.
That's it's like, oh man, think of the savings.
Yeah, right.
Power.
Where the Mexican minions?
We're getting there. We're getting there. Shush.
And I saw a video yesterday. I posted it in the chat. I don't know if anyone watched it.
Probably not.
Where it's this woman, and she does a lot against like racism, but like half of her shit is just total made up nonsense. Which is why I'm like, just stop, right? You're hurting the cause more than you're helping. And she takes the map that's used in school.
Okay.
and she goes, "Look at this map. It's so distorted. Just to, like, you know, cut everything down. Hold on. Just wasted all that gas trying to get to Walmart."
Yeah, wasted more than that money on gas. Yeah. Driving from the place you were to Walmart because of the savings.
Right, she shows the map, and she's like, just to save time, I'm just gonna condense it, right? Like, oh, the white nations are bigger on this map than any nation of color, so that's why this is a racist map, and it helps make people racist in school. Because this is what we use in school, and so learning this map makes you think that white people are better. But, if anyone who knows anything knows that this map was designed for naval travel before we had GPS. So when you're using a compass and a gyroscope and the fucking stars to, you know, navigate, when you take something that's round and make it flat, you have to distort it so that it makes fucking sense. It does the same thing on the bottom half. The bottom half of the map is fucking huge compared to the middle. That's how it fucking works. But because the bottom half is Antarctica, you don't notice it. And the top half is like Europe and Canada. Because Canada looks huge on this map. But the United States is big, but it still looks kind of small. And
like
she was
dick.
And she's just going in like, this is why we're racist, because this map and stuff, and we need to take this map out of schools. And Oprah's like eating it up like, oh my god, I never thought of it that way. And I'm like, use your fucking brain for a second, people. You're taking a sphere and making it flat. You can't have perfect dimensions. It's skewed so that when you draw a straight line from like New York to London, it makes sense on the actual globe. That's why it changes like that. And I was just like, it made me real irritated when I saw that.
See, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Here are the Mexican minions.
Luckily, most of the comment section knew that, and we're just like, this woman's a dumbass. But then there's a few who were just like,
who believed it.
Yeah, they're like, institutional racism. I was like, no!
No! Ow!
Hold on, let me see here. For a 2-cent discount, wasting like $2 in gas. True that. I heard he said anal travel. Well, Greenland looks the same size as Africa because of the map distortion. Exactly, it does.
Isn't Africa like really, really big?
It's like many times larger than
I heard it was really big.
Was Iceland or Greenland? Greenland. But it has to be that way to make sense when you're navigating the ocean.
How big is it? Is it like super big?
Really big.
Super big.
Yeah. Ultra big.
Ultra big.
Yeah, Africa's huge.
Oh yeah. All those BBCs down there better be. It's gotta be big to accommodate.
Yeah.
Why do these guys hit so fucking hard? Oh, they're grown adults. That's why. That makes sense, yeah, actually. Right? Shit. Nah, you don't deserve all that strength, all that pure power. What can I get away with exactly? All right, I'll just fucking hit him.
Lol. How big is it? Like really big? 2017.
It's like really big. Like super big.
Because like it's not the fact that they're distorted. Like obviously they're all distorted. It's the fact that her argument was they were distorted for racist intent to make white nations look better when they weren't. They're distorted so the map makes fucking sense. It's a mathematical masterpiece.
Carter, why are you so racist?
Because I'm white.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not white. I'm colorblind.
You're scum. That's what you are.
You'll never defeat all of chaos.
I'm fine with that.
You aspire to be better, Ricardo.
Yo, that gut though.
Right? I'm surprised that dude was able to get his foot back. Just stuck in Cartman's fat gut. Ew. Let me see if I have any healing items. Yeah, he needs to heal. I'm gonna heal him.
This should help.
Yummy.
And what the hell is that? Like a quesadilla?
I think it was a quesarito.
What the hell is that?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. We gotta ask Morgan Freeman. Stop. Stop it.
Is it a quesadilla made out of Doritos?
I don't know what it is. I'm scared enough. I don't need you making it worse. Yeah, I'm gonna lightning bolt them. Feel my fury. Power.
Aw, you just let him hit you.
Yeah, because he knows
Creed
better.
Black Flag, brace yourself, ducks. Yeah, I feel like that's not the same thing.
Fucking got him. Right.
Yeah, maybe next
Oh
week,
shit.
when we're not streaming this game and I'll be on my own, I might stream like Black Flag.
All right. That
Or
sounds good.
something like that.
He's gonna die anyway.
Or maybe I should stream Origin. That's the new one that came out.
You have it, right?
Yeah.
I guess you can do that, and then we can just play Black Flag another time, or together or something. I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
Well, yeah, you're smart, kinda. You got it.
I can do it.
I believe in you.
When I heard him said that, I remember the epic rap battle of George versus Tolkien, where he said, "Brace yourself. Origin is eh." I played a little bit of Origin. I thought it was fun. I haven't played a lot of it. I played like 35 minutes of it.
But Egypt.
But Egypt and black people.
And black people!
No, they're... Egypt is separate from Africa. You know there are people like that, right? But... Like, oh no, Egyptians are not the same as Africans.
Because they're from Egypt.
Yeah, not Africa. They're from Egypt.
Dude, is anyone even from Africa anymore?
Yeah, black people.
I thought they were African Americans, meaning they were born in Americans. They were born in Americas.
No, because that'd make you the same as me then.
I'm better than you.
You can't be the same as me.
I'm better than you. Alright, I feel like we should probably call it here.
Are we gonna call it here?
I think we're gonna call it here.
35 minutes of cutscenes. I mean, those games are just cutscene heavy. That's just how those games are. All of them.
What, the Assassin's Creed games?
Yeah, and they're repetitive as fuck.
They put so much work into the cutscenes that they don't want you to skip them.
That's what you're paying for.
You're paying for the cinematic experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here.
Alright guys, thanks for coming out to this live stream. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Come on back tomorrow when we live stream something else. We'll probably be back next week, but it's the holiday season, so it might be a different game, might be us, might not be us, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to follow on Twitch, and follow us in Discord if you're watching the re-upload.
Also share this with your friends, so that they can see us and join in our conversations too. So we can all talk about Dragon Ball Z and how much we hate Saiyans.
And Pokemon. And
Pokemon still being kind of cool. And other shit like that. Other cool stuff. I'm gonna save now.
Oh yeah, save that game.
Saving it. Cool. 6 hours? Cumulatively? That we've been playing? Really?
Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright guys.
See you next time.
We'll catch you next time.